All right, Pisces. Pisces, hello, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. I am so happy to be here with you, my friends. We are back to individual signs. I still have a slight lingering cold from last week. It's annoying, but I said to myself, forget it. I don't care. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do all 12 signs because I need to, because discipline, because why wouldn't you? After all, I want to read for your highest good and your highest outcome, Pisces. That's what I'm here to do. So hopefully I can accomplish that for you at this time. Welcome. I already said that. I think I'm going to stop talking and let's get right into the reading. Baroque Tarot for the general energy and outcome, and we will use Magic Seer Tarot to clarify. All right? So let's get into it. We are kicking it off with the Queen of Pentacles. All right? We've got the Three of Cups. And we've got the Moon. Okay. Underlying the deck is the Empress. Okay. I think there's a big push here. There's a big push here to step into something, into a new calling. Into a new calling that involves collaborating with other people. This is something that I think is deeply rooted in your heart space and your heart's desire with this Moon card. But I think there's something you're called to collaborate and connect with people on an emotional level. This is, again, a calling in your life. I think that's the Empress card is sort of speaking to like something that you are stepping into that energy in the sense of what you're meant to do. And it's something that you are working hard on cultivating. I think you've been very diligent about bringing this about. And basically this new situation that you are actively cultivating and trying to bring to fruition is something that is kind of leading you into that Empress energy. But all I'm getting from this Queen of Pentacles card is diligence. I think there is a call here to be persistent and diligent with what it is you're trying to bring about, Pisces. But it looks like something social. With the Pentacles, I kind of feel it is something to do with work or career, I think. But it's really a calling, and it is something very, very emotionally connected. I feel like it's something social, all right? But we'll get some clarification for you right now, Pisces. Okay, Pisces. I'm going to do one more shuffle here. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of scattered. My energy's been a little funky today, but readings so far have gone all right. So bear with me. It'll be fine. It'll be totally worth it. Hopefully. All right. There's a call to release here, too. That's interesting. You've been very diligent at working at this thing, but there's a call to release. We have the Five of Swords and Death that have popped out to say hello. I need one more card, please. All right. We'll do two more shuffles if nothing pops. There we go. All right. All right. So we got the Five of Swords. We have Death. Oh, now we have four cards. I didn't realize there was three there. Five of Swords. Death. King of Swords. The Emperor. Okay, so we have the Emperor and the Empress here. Okay? So we're out building empires. We've got an emphasis on the building, the doing. Underlying energy is Five of Wands. It's scattered. It's scattered and unfocused passions. So you've got too many energies here going on that are sort of canceling each other out. I feel like you're having a little bit of a difficulty moving forward in a certain way. This erratic energy seems very juxtaposed to that Queen of Pentacles I was talking about earlier. There's a setback here. There's a little bit of a separation here. Again, your heart's desire seems to be to work with people. And in this situation, we sort of have the separation away from people, unfortunately, which is very interesting to me. We have... Yeah, something going on there. Yeah, it's a separation. There's a clearly defined setback here, an ending leading to a new beginning, of course, which is great. I think that's been very difficult. I think the key to managing that separation, you might be feeling kind of emotionally distraught about it, but there's a call for rational thinking here, for rational thought, for clear and logical thinking and communication. Okay. And ultimately it's because it's still leading you towards this thing that you want to build. Maybe the part of what was there that maybe the people that were there initially aren't the people that were meant to be there initially, right? So there's a refinement happening. So if you're going through a period of time where you've been working hard at cultivating this thing, and there's a setback of falling out with people that you were working with or whatever, it may be for the best. It's a call to go into your logic and rationale as you move into that energy. And I think the Five of Wands is sort of almost the juxtaposition to that King of Swords energy, that rationale, this scattered. Basically, what I feel like is like everybody involved in this project was kind of, there wasn't enough clear communication, and so nobody was really seeing eye to eye on what it was they were doing. It's like if you were, the analogy of an elephant, where you have blindfolded people trying to describe an elephant, and one of them is touching the trunk and is describing something almost like a snake, and one person's touching the foot and it feels like the base of a tree, yada yada, right? They're all describing an elephant, but they're doing so from radically different ways because they can only describe what they're experiencing. And I feel like the people that maybe you had been working with in the past, everybody's got sort of a different idea here, and it just wasn't falling into place. It wasn't flowing for some reason. Yes. Ultimately, though, with the Emperor and the Empress card hanging out underlying the other deck there, I feel like there is a persistence in bringing this about. It will be successful, but it's going to continue to take that work, that consistent work. The Emperor, being ruled by Mars, it's Aries energy. That's Mars energy. That is the god of war. So there is definitely some aggression in this. As to whether or not that's appropriate right now, I think that remains to be seen. I don't really know. I think you might know, Pisces, so take it as it resonates. But let's get into this Three of Cups. What does Pisces need to know about this Three of Cups? We want to get along with everybody, but it just doesn't work that way, does it? Nope. Oh, no. Nope. It definitely doesn't. All right. One more shuffle here. All right. We've got strength. Okay. So we have strength. Good. Seven of Pentacles. Is my boldness paying off? Then we have the Sun. All right. Beautiful. Underlying the deck is Temperance. Yes, Temperance. A call to balance. Balance your passion, your emotions with your rational reasoning skills and your practicality. There's a call to bring all four of those elements into a place of balance. Okay? It's critical for this collaboration. I think, though, what may be lacking, like I said, we all just want to please everybody, don't we? Right before I was pulling these cards, I was talking about that. We can't just get along with everybody, even though we want to and mean to and try to. It just doesn't work. These separations just happen. I feel like any boldness you may have put forth in the past that's caused some of those separations, it's like you're probably wondering if that was appropriate, or if it was worth it, or if it was something should I have tempered my my outgoingness in that moment, whatever, right? I think really the answer to that is probably not. I think this boldness, because the thing about this boldness with this Strength card, I mean, look at this. This woman is handling this lion in such an elegant and beautiful way. You know, she's doing so with grace. She's being bold and powerful in the public forum, in the public eye, but doing so graciously. Graciously. Not in an obtuse manner. And if anybody has a problem with you being bold while you're operating in grace, then fuck them. I mean, excuse me, but I don't know why that needed to be said, but it did. Yeah, I mean, who knows? I think it's something you spent some time reflecting on. I think you've been wondering, it's like, is this, because it's been turbulent. It's been turbulent, and you're like, is this really worth it? You know, all of this energy I've been putting forward, constantly striving towards this, has it been worth it? Because we see with the Queen of Pentacles, again, that persistent diligence. We see the boldness and the Strength card here. It's been challenging, you know. And then we have the Sun. Ultimately, yes, it's for your highest good. It's for your highest outcome. If that is your goal, if that's what you have in mind, if you have service to others in mind, especially in these projects, in this project, in this situation, I feel that, yes, it's absolutely worth it. And I think you're going to be successful with it, ultimately. But with the Temperance underlying the deck, again, and the Strength card and everything, I do feel like checking yourself on that is great. Is your strength, is it being put forward in a gracious and elegant way? Is it being put forward in an obnoxious way? Is it being balanced with emotional control and rationale and practicality? Or is it just hanging out? Are you just hanging it all out there like, oh, this is me and deal with it, you know, this is who I am, if you don't like it, deal, you know, all that kind of shit. It's like, that kind of confidence just screams insecurity. If you have a chip on your shoulder constantly when you go out, or when you're putting yourself out there, that means you're not comfortable in your own skin, and that means there's something that needs to be investigated. We're looking for that real strength, that real confidence, the real sense of yourself that allows you to operate in a truly gracious way. That applies to the masculine energies and the feminine energies, both. Any gender, of course, it's not, we all have masculine and feminine energies within us, take it as it resonates, but what side of that is, I would suggest, like, what sides of your masculine and feminine are operating in a healthy way, and which aspects of those things may be still kind of operating in shadow and kind of in an unhealthy way, you know. If you're primarily operating in a feminine energy, but you have toxic masculine traits, for example, or vice versa, you know. I think with the Temperance card there, it's just a call to, like, maybe take a look at it, you know, investigate that a little bit. And no offense, Pisces, of course. I'm not presuming that there's something wrong. I'm just suggesting it because the cards are suggesting it. You know, true strength, like handling that lion with grace and beauty and elegance. We don't need to go out and swing our proverbial dicks around. Excuse me. I'm not, you know, and I've actually been actively not trying to be vulgar on this channel at all. I've made a very concise effort to clean it up. This is coming out. I don't know why. I guess it's just something that needs to come out. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. You really don't. Okay, let's get the moon clarified for you, Pisces. I don't know what that was all about, so thanks for bearing with me on that. Regarding the moon, we do have the Magician that just came out to say hello. Do 3 more shuffles here. 2 and 1. All right. So, regarding the moon, we've got the Magician. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Three of Swords. Underlying the deck, the Knight of Wands. Okay, so we have the two the two doofuses in the night world here. We've got Captain Passion and Captain Hasty. All right, I don't know. This combination can be very, very detrimental. It can move very quickly, but it can just it can fail. It can fail because there's too much haste. There's too much passion overwhelming the situation. I think basically you have a kind of a warning here about this moon card, because this is your hopes and your dreams, but it's also about your fears and insecurities. You know, the moon is the inner world, and I think there is part of you that wants to get into this gung-ho energy where you're moving fast, rapidly, fiercely, and with great passion, but this guy burns out constantly. It's like, yeah, I'm going after it. Yeah, this is my thing. You know, like, I'm going to get shredded in 7 days by eating nothing, and I'm going to sprint on a treadmill for 5 hours a day, and I'm going to deadlift 500 pounds because I'm going to get shredded by next week. Woo, you know, and no, you're not. Like, that's not how life works. That's not consistent. You need consistency and constant input, constant investment energetically over time. You'll burn out if you go too fast, which is ultimately going to, you know, lead to a potential heartbreak here. So what is really being said with this Magician card is recognize that you have everything you need. Recognize that you have the power to alchemize this situation. You are magic, but this is more of a mindset than anything. You have to master your mind. Remember, we saw the Temperance card earlier with the, you know, balancing your passions and emotions with your logic and practicality, right? We don't want this, right? We don't want the heartbreak. We don't want to hastily move into something and get hurt. We have to be a little more self-aware. The thing about the Magician isn't so much their control over the external world, it's their control over their inner world. Be the alchemist of your own inner world. You know, that is true alchemy, is changing the way that you react to the external environment. So critical in life. And that's one of my, you know, boring, dad-like pieces of advice that I always give on this channel. It's like, we all want magic. We want to change the world, and we want to do these powerful things, these powerful acts. You know, we want that. We want to step into this Emperor energy and go out and conquer. But you won't have it. You won't have the ability to do that if you have not mastered your own mind and the way that you react to the external environment. You need total alchemy over your inner world in order to affect your external world in a favorable way with consistency. All right, Pisces. Yes, Dad lectures today. Make your bed every morning when you wake up. Mowing the lawn builds character. You know, blah, 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 blah. Anyway. Okay, Pisces, let's get 3 cards of potential outcome for you. My nose is itchy. Why? Some of you don't make your bed. That's fine. No judgment here. Sorry about the wheezing. Like I said, I still have a lingering cold, so yeah, somebody doesn't make their bed. That's funny. That's fine. Honestly, I'm not very good at making my own bed either. You know, I need people that, you know, my partner really helps rein me in because I am a little bit too loosey-goosey sometimes. So I get it. I'm not often inclined to make my own bed either. I do it now, though. I do make the bed every day now. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. 4 of Pentacles came out for a potential outcome first. I need a little more context before I even speak to it. So I'm going to do 3 more shuffles here, and then we'll get into it. Yeah, I feel the... It's been an interesting day. My nose is super itchy, though. I must be onto something. Huh. I don't know. Okay, Pisces. One more shuffle here. All right. That was really loud because of the, yeah. Anyway, Four of Swords. Okay, so Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Justice. Okay. Underlying the deck is the Seven of Wands. Bravery, also very defensive energy. I'm gonna suggest defensive energy more than the former, probably because of this Four of Pentacles. I think there is some lingering there's some lingering hesitation because there will be setbacks. We see that with the Five of Swords, the Three of Swords, and now the Four of Swords. It's like that 3, 4, 5 progression is a difficult period of time and portion of that energy, like in the tarot. Those three cards are not exactly easy cards. You know, this Four of Pentacles is that conservative energy. You may clam up a little bit through when you do have the setbacks. I feel like there's so much success and victory and boldness and bravery and like beautiful things here, Pisces, that you are really, really striving to get after this manifestation, but there's going to be a lot of setbacks too. The crown and the heart are kind of emphasized here. I think it's really, really important to trust your intuition and to be mindful of how guarded you are in your heart. Are you guarding your heart? I guess I would say if you find yourself really protecting the heart space and guarding your heart and not being quite so open, because it looks like your heart's desire here really is to operate in this whatever this is in a social setting. It involves other people. It's emotional, but this heart is guarded. And if it's guarded, I feel like it's really important for you to ask yourself why. Is it a fear? Is it a fear of rejection? You know, I feel like there's a really strong call to go within on this whole message and like check on that. Are you guarding your heart because are you afraid that you're not enough? Is there a part of you that was worried that you're not enough? Because you are, Pisces. I promise you that. There's a call to rest here, you know, and I think I was just talking about that introspection and that going within. If you find yourself in that energy of needing the rest and being maybe even depressed, it feels like depression or sadness or heart, sorrow, right? This is rest after heartbreak. It's like while you're in that space, use it. Talk to spirit, pray, meditate, reflect on what's going on. And use your intuition to explore the heart space, I think. Because what is happening around you, the forward motion and the setbacks, right? All of the turbulence that's going on, Pisces, is something that is actually going to bring things into balance in your life. It's something that is going to ultimately, you're still moving towards the goal that you'd originally set. It's something that is part of your life's purpose, and it's still happening. Things are being brought into balance to bring this forward, but to get there, there's a lot of ups and downs, so be mindful of that. And I think this is like, it's a call to boldness and braveness, but it's also a call of that defensive energy. And it's like, I think each of you will know kind of what that means for yourselves respectively, to take it as it resonates. I feel like some of you are in those moments of sunshine, of, you know, the strength in the sun and that kind of energy. Others of you may be in the seasons of that Three of Swords and some of that, and the Five of Swords, you know, some of that heartbreak and stuff, and those separations. And I think that wherever you find yourself on this spectrum of energies right now, just understand that things are being brought into balance, you know. The pendulum swings back and forth before it finds its resting point of balance. And we saw that Temperance card earlier too, that balance, the balance within, you know, with the Magician card and all that, ultimately leading to a balance without, you know, as within, so without. So Pisces, okay, that's what I have for you. That was kind of, I guess not so ironically, kind of dualistic, Pisces. Imagine that. I just want to wish you the best of luck with this energy. I hope you have a beautiful week. If this resonated and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I would love that. I would appreciate that. And like the video if you liked it. Okay? Leave a comment even if you feel like it. I like to respond to comments. I like to chat with people. So with that, I will see you next week, hopefully. Water Wednesdays. Please come back. Please come back. Okay. Best of luck, Pisces. Hope to see you next time. Have a beautiful week and take care.